How to use Looker Studio. Hello and welcome to today's video. If you're looking for a powerful data analytics and business intelligence tool, you might be interested in Looker Studio. This tool can help you organize and analyze your data, create reports and visualizations, and gain insights to drive your business forward. In this tutorial, we'll walk you through how to use Looker Studio step by step. We'll start by showing you how to set up your account, connect your data sources. Then we'll dive into Looker Studio's interface and walk you through how to navigate the tool and its various features. By the end of this tutorial, you'll have a good understanding of how to use Looker Studios to gain valuable insights from your data and make informed decisions for your business. Now, the first thing you're going to do is, of course, go to Looker Studio. Now, to access Looker Studio and to set up your account, you're simply going to need a Google account. Now, I assume everyone watching this video already have their own personal or business Google account, and that's the only thing you need to access Looker Studio. Now, like other Google application, it has a very similar interface with other Google applications like Google Sites or Google Sheet, or even Google Docs. As you can see here in my home screen, we would be able to see all our recent reports, data sources, and Explorer over here. As you can see here on our reports, you could also check out different templates that you could use to make your reports a more visually appealing or more visually organized for your eyes. If you don't want to use any templates, you can simply click on blank report over here and you would be able to create your very own blank report. As you can see here also below, this is all the recent reports that I have created. These are just testing reports. These are not important reports. And over here on the left side, you would be able to see shared with me options over here, owned by me, and then trash over here. This is where you will be able to see reports, data sources, or Explorer that you have thrown in the trash. By clicking on create over here on the left side, you would be able to create reports, data sources, and Explorer over here. Now, as you can see, Explorer is in beta version, so it's not going to be the best. There might be some bugs that you might encounter, so don't worry about that because this is just in beta testing. Now, let's go check out the different templates that we have. We could click on template gallery over here. Under template gallery, you would be able to choose from Google Analytics, Search Consoles, Google Ads, YouTube Analytics, Google Sheets, BigQuery, Search Ads 360, Display, and Video 360. All of those have their very own templates. As you can see here, scrolling down, you would be able to see the different templates. Like for Google Ads, these are all for Google Ads. We have Display and Video over here and Search Ads over here. You could choose any of this template if you would like. For example, we're going to check out Google Merchandise Store over here. We're going to click this and we would be redirected to the editing page where we will be able to edit information and like layouts of our report. As you can see here on our screen, we have our report page. We have our data over here, our sessions, product details, views, and stuff like that. The default data is from this source over here. You could change this by clicking on use my own data over here. You could edit and share this also. We're going to click on edit and share. We're going to add to report so that we would be able to edit this data. Now over here, as you can see, we have our editing page. This is where we will be able to edit information. Over here, we can add a page by clicking this. You would be able to add another page that you could add information to. This is currently the page 2 and this is currently the page 1. You could add data by clicking this. Over here on add data to report, this is where you will be able to add your data from different sources into your report. As you can see here, the different available connections are Looker, Google Analytics, Google Ads, Google Sheets, BigQuery, AppSheet, File Upload, Amazon Redshift, Campaign Manager 360, Cloud Spanner, and all of these other connections over here. As you can see, there is a lot of sources of data over here. Depending on what type of platform you are using, you can simply try and search it over here and it might show up in this section. Some platforms aren't available here, so make sure that you are going to check it out before you try and using Looker. You could also choose from my source data over here. As you can see, these are default and sample data from Looker Studio. If you don't have a data yet and if you want to try out Looker Studio, you can simply choose from these options over here. Over here on the top, you can see that this is very similar to the other Google applications where you could click on edit, you could see undo, redo, and all of these options over here. Under the view, you could see Snap to over here, view grid. You could enable this. You could also have grid size, grid padding, grid horizontal offset, and all of these options over here. Under insert, you would be able to insert time series charts, column charts, combo charts, pie charts, all of these different maps, and other charts as well. You could add image, text, URL embed, line, rectangle, circle, and all of these other options that you have. You could also edit the settings of a page. For example, you could add a new page, duplicate a page, delete a page, hide current page in view menu, and all of these options over here. You could also edit the arrangement over here and the resource over here. You could add a chart by clicking this button over here. You would be able to choose from all of these different options that we have. For example, we're going to delete this section over here. As you can see, we have removed that section. We could click on add to chart, and you could search for any chart that you want. For example, we're going to add a pie chart. We're simply going to click this, and we would be able to put it in this section over here. And as you can see here, there is a pie chart. We could make this smaller by dragging it on the side, just like that. We could make it thinner, just like that. It's going to automatically adjust based on the size that you have added. And over here on the right side, I know you have been noticing that we have a lot of data over here. We're first going to focus on this one. As you can see on the setup, you would be able to edit the data source. You could add blend data also. You could check out the dimension, like the drill down or date. You could edit the metric, the optional metrics, the metric sliders, all sorts of stuff. You could also check out the sort over here, the default date range, the filter, the Google Analytics segments, and the chart interactions over here. You could enable cross filtering or change sorting over here. You could also check out the styles over here. You could click this, and as you can see, you could edit the color by. Right now it is on slice order. You could change it to dimension values over here, and you could edit the stuff over here. You can see here it's changing depending on how we edit this over here. You could also edit the slices over here. As you can see, there is different slices. You could edit that also. You could change the label, the font style being used, the legend over here, the background, and all of these other options for your chart. You could do this for every single chart. For example, over here, you could change the style and setup just as well. Now over here on the data, this information that we are seeing right now are all data added by the template from earlier. Now, if you added your own data, it is going to appear in this section over here, and you would be able to monitor and check it out on this page over here. You could also search it over here if you are looking for a specific data. For example, this one. Especially if you have a lot of data, you would have an easier time looking for the specific data that you would like to see. You could also check out the properties over here by clicking this. This is the properties, what we are dealing with earlier, and this is the data. You can disable this by clicking this stuff over here. You could change your theme and layout by pressing this, and you would be able to change your template as well. Now you can view this by clicking on view, and this is what it would look like as a final form. Now you could click on edit once again to edit this. Now we're going to go back. For in the meantime, we're going to click this, and you could also create data sources over here. By clicking that, you would be able to connect it to the same thing that we saw earlier. You can simply choose from your source of data, and it will automatically add to your list in Looker. You can also add Explorer over here. By clicking this, you would be redirected to this section. And like earlier, we're first going to select a data source. For example, we're going to go with the sample. And over here, we would have our Explorer section over here. You could add chart, tables, and all of this stuff over here. And that's it, guys. That's the basics of how to use Looker Studio. And hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.